Namaste children. In triangles chapter, let us learn theorem 7.2. The statement is given that angles opposite to equal sides of isosceles triangle are equal. We have to prove that in an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So here in triangle ABC, we are taking two equal sides, that is AB and AC. If AB is equals to AC in triangle ABC isosceles triangle, then we need to show that angle B is equals to angle C. So how can we show? So recently what we learned? We learned the congruency rules of triangles. Okay, SAS as well as ASA. So by using one of those congruency rules, we have to prove the theorem now. So let us see how can we prove. So here, this is the proof, children. Let triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. What is called isosceles triangle? A triangle in which two sides are equal, where AB equals to AC. Okay, so this is given. Okay, from the given statement we have taken triangle ABC isosceles. Now what we need to prove? We have to prove that angles opposite to equal sides. Okay, opposite to AC angle B we have, opposite to AB angle C we have. We need to show that angle B and angle C are also equal. We have to prove that angle B is equals to angle C. So for this purpose, what we are going to do is, we are going to draw an angle bisector, that is AD. AD is the angle bisector of angle A. AD is the bisector of angle A. That means here angle BAD as well as angle CAD, they are equal. So that is our constructions. Draw AD bisector of angle A. Now you can observe two triangles, children. What are the two triangles? One is triangle BAD and one is triangle CAD. In both triangles, now let us observe the matching parts. Okay, what are the corresponding parts? They become equal. So here AB and AC, one pair of corresponding parts of sides, they have become equal. Now AD is common for both. That means we have got two pairs of corresponding equal sides, and already we told that angle BAD and angle CAD, they are equal. One pair of corresponding included angles, they are equal. That means now we can apply SAS congruency. So that first of all we have to think of which congruency we have to apply after observing the figure. So here I am going to take three parts. What those are? In triangle BAD, in triangle CAD. So what are the matching parts? I will take AB equals to AC. Why AB equals to AC? Because it is given. So this we have got pair of equal sides. Next, angle BAD equals to angle CAD. Angle BAD is equals to angle CAD. This is from our construction. So we need to mention the reason. So this we have got pair of equal angles in both triangles. Next, AD is common for both triangles. So AD equals to AD. Why AD equals to AD? Because it is the common side for both triangles. That means we have got one more pair of equal corresponding sides. So by SAS congruency, these two triangles, they are congruent. So now let us write by which congruency rule that we need to mention. By SAS congruency, triangle BAD is congruent to triangle CAD. Okay, but what we are going to prove? We are going to prove that angle B equals to angle C. Now what is this angle B and angle C? They are the corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So obviously by CPCT we can show that angle B equals to angle C. Therefore, so here, therefore angle B equals to angle C. Why? What is the reason? Because they are corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So hence we proved that if in an isosceles triangle, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. In an isosceles triangle, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So this is the proof, children. Okay children, now let us see the converse of theorem 7.2. What is theorem 7.2? Just now we proved that in an isosceles triangle, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. But whereas here, converse of that theorem is, in an isosceles triangle, sides opposite to equal angles are equal. So ABC is an isosceles triangle where angle B is equals to angle C. Now we have to show that opposite to these two, angle B and angle C, what they are? AB and AC. We have to show that AB equals to AC. So that is converse of theorem 7.2. So how can we show? So like in previous theorem, what we drawn? AD we drawn. What is AD? It is the angle bisector of A. So here also let us draw the same. Okay. So in proof, so what is given here? Angle B equals to angle C. Then what is required to prove? Okay, it is given. It is given. Though the theorem is not given in the textbook reader, better to know the proof. So what is required to prove? We have to show that AB equals to AC. Then construction. So we are constructing, that is we are drawing, okay, bisector of angle A, that is AD. Bisector of angle A. Now again we have got two triangles. What are the two triangles? Triangle BAD and triangle CAD. Now we have to show that they are equal. So in proof, let us see. In triangle BAD, comma, in triangle CAD. So before going to show that they are congruent, you think of what congruency rule can be applied. Okay, angle B equals to angle C, one pair of corresponding angles we got, and AD is common, that means one pair of corresponding sides we got equal, and angle BAD is equals to angle CAD. So we have got two pairs of corresponding angles and one pair of corresponding sides are equal. So that is angle, angle, side. Here side it is not included between two angles. That's why we have taken angle, angle, side congruency. Okay. So angle, angle, side congruency holds true. But whereas side, side angle doesn't holds true. So let us see now. So first we have taken angle B equals to angle C because it is given. Next angle BAD equals to angle CAD from construction. So thereby we have got two pairs of corresponding equal angles. A. Angle, angle, next comes side, that is AD. AD is common. AD equals to AD. It is common. That means we have got equal pair of corresponding sides also. So by AAS congruency, we can say that triangle BAD is congruent to triangle CAD. Thereby we can show that AB and AC they are equal. Why? Because AB and AC they are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Already we proved that they are congruent. Therefore AB equals to AC. What is the reason? Because CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Once if the two triangles are congruent, all the remaining corresponding parts they have to be equal. So this theorem number is 7.3. Okay, so this is the converse of 7.2. The theorem number it is 7.3. In both 7.2 and 7.3 we have used congruency rule, but whereas in 7.2 we used congruency SAS, but whereas in 7.3 we used congruency AAS. Okay, so that you need to remember, children. Now let us see example 4, which is given in the reader. In a triangle ABC, the bisector AD of angle A is perpendicular to side BC. In a triangle ABC, AD is the bisector of angle A. That means these two angles they are equal. So this is AD. It is also perpendicular to BC. That means angle BDA as well as angle CDA, it is 90 degrees, it is given. Now we have to show that triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. When ABC will become isosceles triangle? When AB and AC they are equal, when any two sides are equal. That means indirectly we have to show that AB is equal to AC with the help of congruency. Just you think of what are the matching parts we can observe, we can identify. First of all, these two angles are equal, so one pair of corresponding equal angles we got. Next, these two angles are equal, angle BDA equals to angle CDA. That means two pairs of corresponding we have got angles. Next, AD is common, one pair of corresponding equal sides we got. So by angle side angle we can show that these two are congruent. Thereby we can show that AB is equals to AC. Thereby we can say that ABC is isosceles triangle. So that is the approach of the example. So now let us see. So in triangle, what are the triangles we can observe here? BAD and CAD. In triangle BAD, comma triangle CAD. Okay, first you, okay, write this one, angle BAD equals to angle CAD, because AD is bisector, so it is given. So it is nothing but pair of equal angles. Next, AD equals to AD because it is common. So AD equals to AD, you need to mention the reason. Because it is common side for both triangles. That means thereby we have got pair of equal sides. Next, angle ADB equals to angle ADC. Angle ADB equals to angle ADC. Why? Because it is given that AD is perpendicular to BC. That means both angles, each angle is 90 degrees. Okay. So this is also given. That means we have got one more pair of corresponding equal angles. So by ASA congruency, these two are congruent. So we write that